Hello there, welcome to your Tuesday evening weather update from the Met Office. After a very dull October, November has started on a wet note for some high rainfall totals through the last 48 hours across Cumbria, and now we have rain warnings for southern parts of Wales and the West Country. So if you are driving through this evening and overnight, please note there could be some heavy rain out there causing problems on the roads with spray, poor visibility and surface water issues. A succession of weather fronts continues to push northwards into Wednesday morning, so that rain does extend northwards. The breeze will always be a feature of the weather, mixing the air up, so a mild night away from the far north of Scotland. And through tomorrow, we will continue to see showery bursts of rain, but also some brighter breaks coming through, particularly towards the east there. But low pressure always dominant, always affecting our weather through the next few days. So let's pick up on that heavy rain through this evening. The West Country, central southern England, the Midlands, Wales, and also low clouds shrouding the hills with some patchy rain across southern parts of Scotland, northern England. Notice some clearer skies, the west of Northern Ireland towards Highlands, with showers across Caithness, Orkney, one or two clipping Shetland, as well as the Outer Hebrides. So all of this rain is moving northwards and taking with it that low cloud as well. So some heavy pulses of rain through this evening, pushing towards northern England. You can see filaments of rain just extending from Belfast, pushing northwards and eventually reaching the central belt of Scotland. The breeze will keep temperatures up, even though you'll see dry skies, even some starry skies across eastern counties of England, but more rain through the early hours of the morning across the West Country, Wales, Northern England, Northern Ireland, pushing up towards the central belt of Scotland. Clearer skies through the early hours of the morning across the far north of Scotland will allow for temperatures to drop. So a chilly start to the day here, but a wet one if you're stepping out first thing on Wednesday morning across many parts. Temperatures holding up 11 to 13 across most parts of the country, but perhaps only 4 or 5 across the far north and northwest of Scotland. So a bright start to the day here with some sunshine, some dry weather. Notice a mix of clouds and some brighter breaks across eastern counties, but this heavier band of rain will affect the central belt of Scotland, pushing up towards the Highlands as we head through the morning. More rain just across Irish sea coast, northern counties of England, as well as Northern Ireland. But through the afternoon, notice across central and eastern areas of England, you'll see some drier skies, and some drier skies attempting to move in across the West Country, but a legacy of cloud here with some showery bursts for Wales and certainly some more persistent rain, which will eventually reach the far north of Scotland. Hanging on to drier weather until probably much later on in the day across Shetland. So through the afternoon, this is where the rain is across more northern areas, but a mix of clouds and some clearer skies further south. And where the clouds thick enough, the odd spot or two of rain can't be ruled out. Look at the temperatures. We could see a 17 towards the southeast of England, 15 for Northern Ireland, 16 for Wales, but across the far north of Scotland, yes, you'll see probably only 11 or 12. Bonfire evening. If you are enjoying some fireworks, remember there will be a fair amount of cloud, but mostly dry skies across England and Wales. As I said though, some damp conditions just coming and going, spits and spots of rain in the breeze, but it will be a mild bonfire night this year. Certainly temperatures only holding around, I would say 14 or 15 degrees Celsius for much of England and Wales, Northern Ireland and southern Scotland. Further north though, outbreaks of rain possible across southern Scotland, central belt. For Northern Ireland, yes, yet again that cloud could produce the odd spot or two of rain, and a stronger wind for the far north of Scotland, with that persistent rain reaching Shetland through the evening time, and that rain extending down towards Sutherland as well as the northwest Highlands there. Now through Wednesday evening and overnight, again showery bursts of rain, particularly towards the west, clipping Wales, the West Country, as the rain becomes confined to the far north of Scotland. This rain will extend towards Northern Ireland through rush hour on Thursday. So if you are stepping out, you may find some wet weather towards the west there for Northern Ireland. A lot of cloud generally through Wednesday, but the cloud will attempt to break up at times, even for central and eastern areas of Scotland, where you could see some brighter breaks. And certainly some brighter weather attempting to come through during the afternoon for Wales, the Midlands, the West Country, northern counties of England. At the same time, this swirl of cloud, some stronger winds and outbreaks of rain affecting western parts of Scotland. So the weather remains fairly messy through the latter part of Thursday, and we could see a bit more rain also for Northern Ireland and central parts of Scotland. So here are your temperatures through Thursday afternoon, coming in 15 or 16 for Scotland, 14 for Northern Ireland, even higher though for England and Wales. For more details, check out our deep dive. Take care, enjoy bonfire night if you are out and about. Remember, the weather remains mild until we head into the latter part of the week. I'll see you later.